Hello everybody, this is Sonny from Sync to Win, and I know I didn't really upload anything recently, but since I got my 4 Suzugamori Ren legend decks, which I am sharing with other people, so basically I paid 40% of each deck that you see here, and I am getting all the foils, and that's the reason why I'm opening them. So hopefully we'll get a hot stamp card. I think that's how they call it. Anyway, it looks retarded, but we need to get it just for the value. So let's see, we'll be opening this one, which is, I will make this one mine, and then that's it. So I unfortunately forgot to pick a knife, so this will be like YOLO hard. And because I am currently being owned by this stupid tape on it. And basically this is pegged pretty nicely, much better than most of the other trial decks, but they are really spamming the sticky tape everywhere, which is kind of annoying. Unfortunately, unlike the Japanese people, we only get like this deck box. At least you can store your deck in something. And we are getting the same Grim Revenger and the Fighter's Counter. I really would have liked if you would have gotten the storage box, the sleeves and everything else, but I guess this is better than nothing, so well, you take what you take. And basically we'll be opening these now, and just like with the box itself, this is taped up too, so you have to open this too. And for this, even if you would have a knife, I wouldn't recommend using it because you would be cutting up your own cards, but it's just me. This is so annoying though. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Man, I should have bigger nails for this shit. Well, this is certainly annoying. It was much easier to open than before. Were they even packed up like this? I don't know. Anyway, in this set you have like Phantom Blaster Diablo, basically your main stride. You just first hit this thing off, the stupid Grim Recruiter, and then you spam this till you run out. And the reason why I bought 4 of them and pitched into other people, because every one of the cards here, one of them is foil. So basically I'm going for a full foil deck. Phantom Blaster Diablo, basically you counter blast 1, kill 3 cards when you attack on your field, and get 10k plus 1 critical, and if your opponent doesn't retire 2 cards from their field, then basically you will hit. And they can't do anything about it. Also, in the English print, the first version was misprinted, and it was erratad, and I think this is one of those too. Yeah, it's with the if he or she does not retire, so this is the misprinted one. Yes! I still don't understand how they can, like, misprint trial decks. I can understand, booster packs, but this one I think it's really unforgivable, but that's just me in this sense. So anyway, this card probably the best with the deck, even better than this one, because this card was only made to be used with Diablo, and I would have liked if he would have been a bit better, because basically you can only retire whenever you stride this. So yeah, not the best in my opinion. Anyway, other grade 3, backup grade 3 is the new version of Hipster Magician beta card. Basically, he works on Rearguard and Vanguard, counter blast 1, and if it hits, you get a grade 1 from your deck. And this one is much better in that sense. Basically, whenever you boost the new Maka, you counterblast one and get a grade 1, which is really good to search out the new Karen, which counts as two cards whenever you retire it for a Blaster Vanguard. So if he's your Vanguard and you throwed into this guy, that card counts into two rear guards. So easier effects. And this thing, counter blast. Basically this becomes a 15k shield. It's utterly useless in my opinion, and I will never use it because it's shit. Anyway, this guy is one of the other good cards. Basically, he works well with his brother Dorint, Clodas. Basically, he becomes a 9k booster whenever you have a Blaster Vanguard. And when this unit boots a Dorint, you give even more 2k to the Dorint, which is already a big powerhouse. So basically, you can create 21k rows. And this is your starter, Full Bow Brave. Basically, you counterblast one, put it into the soul when you're already at grade 3 and you get a blaster. Blaster grade 3, not bad. Basically, crit trigger, self-explanatory, and new heal trigger. I like the ones with the chick more, but, well, you get dumb puppy, so, well, yeah, cute, I guess. Anyway, foil trigger, I'm not gonna bitch too much about it. So, yeah. Oh, I hate opening these things. Man, I really would have... this is so annoying. Like this is like the bane of my existence. Even though I know that there's something in the middle, I can never find it because it's unlike a chewing gum pack. It's not opened up. And here are the blasters, and none of them is a hot stamp card. So basically, when you're at Generation Break 2, whenever you throw out even a grade 0, you can stride with it. That's its big ability. This will become more useful when Aura Gazer stride comes out, because you immediately stride it, and then because you have to personal flip for that thing too, you immediately hit Generation Break 2, and from that point on you can just spam your stride with the useless draw triggers. And also whenever you stride Phantom Blaster Diablo, you retire one, making his effect more useful. Especially if you bash your opponent's rear guards and they have to guard a lot. And basically that's our other grade 3. And we have Dorint. He works well with his bro Clodas. So basically he becomes an 11k attacker, and also whenever he is boosted by Clodas, you can unflip, which is really good because Shadow Paladin eats counter blast pretty fast. Then you have 2 of these. You don't really need more than 2. I mean, especially because the grade 1 count in this deck already on its own is at 15 and 10 grade 2s, so I'm probably only going to run 1 or 2 of these at best, depending on how many Dorints I want in the deck, because I definitely need 4 of him and 4 of the perfect guards, so there's not much space, especially as I said, because basically he searches Phantom Blaster Dark whenever you call him to rear guard, and he's also the guy that counts as 2 rear guards whenever you retire it for a card effect that has Blaster in its card name. So you need to stay and run 4 of him, especially because he will be on the rear guard all the time. So whenever you call him, you can immediately throw out Hipster Magician from your hand, and you get the grade 3 that you want to ride, which is basically Diablo. And then for Perfect Guard, this is a different kind of Perfect Guard than the unflipped one, because she works like the original Lemon a bit. Basically, when you have another copy of the Perfect Guard in the drop zone, you draw 1 card and then throw out 1 card. Not bad, but I prefer the unflipped Perfect Guard because unflipping is always good. And another critical trigger, I'm really happy that they didn't push you and stand triggers into this one just for YOLO, because you don't need stand triggers in Shadow Paladin, because you will be retiring the rear guards that you would want to restand, which is dumb. So I'm glad they didn't do that. And Howl Owl, which is basically the mandatory Margot clone now. So these are the things in the decks. And if I manage to pull a hot stamp card, I will be showing that off, and at the end I will also make a deck profile of the full shiny deck. So stay tuned for later. Alright guys, after opening all of the decks, this is what we have. So obviously everything is going to be foil. Basically a full foil deck. I don't think you can make a full foil deck otherwise, a full foil deck that actually functions. And obviously he came out. The dark is a necessary pass, meaning that doing this was totally necessary, and it's what you have to do. So everybody go out, buy 4, make sure that you have friends like me who are willing to do it, agree that you pay 40%, you get all of this. So basically I got myself my foils and also the rare stamp card. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure that you tune in, because soon I will be making a deck profile, because I'm gonna thin out some cards, especially from the grade ones, and well, these are going like, man, what the, no, these are useless. Anyway, goodbye, and see you later.